This is an overview of the CLUE services that will be provided for our youngest students in Shelby County Schools for the 2020-21 school year. The Shelby County Schools program that serves gifted and talented students through enriched and challenging curriculum is called CLUE. Developed in 1970, the CLUE program has become an international model of how to serve gifted and talented students. In the fall of 2020, the program will serve 3,593 students in 86 elementary schools and 53 middle and high schools in Shelby County Schools. Here's the situation for the fall of 2020. Priority 1 for Shelby County Schools is to focus on providing equity of service to all CLUE students, regardless of the school that they are served in or whether or not the child is learning from home. The current pandemic limits face-to-face interaction with students and prevents the busing of students to alternate school sites for CLUE as we've done in the past. Gifted services must be age-appropriate and relevant for all CLUE students. Here is the plan for Pre-K and Kindergarten CLUE. Why are the eligibility requirements changing for Pre-K and Kindergarten CLUE enrichment? Here is what we know based on current research. Number one, data is now showing that parents may be better predictors than teachers of student potential giftedness. Parents know their children on a deeper level and have had extensive interaction with them in the home. Number two, some research is showing that IQ measures taken at such a young age may not be valid, which is why Shelby County Schools is no longer requiring the gifted IEP for participation in CLUE until the upper elementary grades. Number three, we know that ensuring positive academic experiences for gifted students early in life can impact attitudes about school later. So how do students become eligible for Pre-K and Kindergarten CLUE enrichment? First, the student must be enrolled in a Shelby County School elementary school or a Shelby County School Pre-K program that is housed in an elementary school or in the Ridgeway Early Learning Center. The CLUE office is working with the Department of Early Childhood to identify locations for our kindergarten and Pre-K programs. We are going to host some CLUE information session for parents in the fall, as we need to share some gifted characteristics and things we know about gifted students as we ask for more parent input. Parents must complete an inventory or checklist of student abilities and submit this information to the CLUE office for scoring. We also will be working with teachers who will be trained on the required inventory that will include a basic skills measure. These forms will be submitted electronically to the CLUE office for scoring. CLUE enrichment is an intervention for students who are performing above grade level and who demonstrate a strong need for further creative development. Students explore differentiated curriculum, that's our CLUE curriculum, that provides opportunities for students to expand their critical thinking skills, develop the creative thinking skills, and enhance social and emotional strategies. Students in this program will receive 2 hours per week of CLUE instruction, 1 hour per day, twice per week if face-to-face services are permitted. Students identified for this program will have to qualify for CLUE pullout at a later time using the universal screener. What this means is we are going to identify students who need enrichment now and provide that enrichment in Pre-K and Kindergarten for CLUE. However, the number of hours is limited to 2 hours per week because we know that those face-to-face hours are the hours that are going to make a difference with our students. The other 3 hours that are online that the other elementary students receive, putting the kids on the computer for that is not appropriate. It's not age appropriate, and so we want to maximize our delivery of instruction through the 2 hours per week. However, after kindergarten, the students will have to qualify for the CLUE pullout program for elementary using the universal screener. The face-to-face instruction will occur in small groups of 3 to 8 for 2 hours per week. These 2 hours will be served at the student's home school on 2 separate school days. These hours will be scheduled around the ELA and math blocks of instruction in the regular classroom. Our goal is to leave our students with their age peers while they are learning that foundational instruction, as we believe in the work that the district is doing with early childhood and with literacy and the third grade commitment. And we do not want to create a gap in any knowledge that students are learning. So when the other students are getting their intervention for what they need for skills, our students will be pulled for their enrichment. For students who are using the virtual option to enroll in Shelby County schools, service hours will be provided online using enrichment packets that parents may guide students to complete digitally. We will also provide printed copies for any parent that requests one. What we ask is that this work we will share with the parents on Monday. We would like for that work to come back to us by Thursday so that we can provide feedback to the student. So what does the schedule look like for the pre-K enrichment and for kindergarten? It could be that in 1 hour on Tuesday morning, the child is pulled with a small group of peers who also need enrichment for that 1 hour of CLUE instruction. Then they're pulled again Thursday afternoon for 1 hour. Of course, this is up to the schedule of the class that the child is in. It could be an hour, 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon. As long as the 2 hours are not back to back, they should be separated. For any children who are working at home, or if everyone is sent home for another, COVID high numbers, then we're going to provide CLUE packets for parents, again, that we can share online on Monday, and then work submitted to the teacher by Thursday will allow us to provide feedback before we share more work with your child. Right now, the plan is for pre-K and kindergarten CLUE teachers to only serve students at one school per day. So this will prevent any germs from traveling from one school to another. However, pre-K and kindergarten CLUE teachers may serve multiple schools throughout the week. Pre-K and kindergarten teachers will also be expected to have common planning time and virtual team meetings to share resources and align instruction. The win for all of us is that all CLUE students and all students needing enrichment will continue to be provided with appropriate gifted and talented services, even if schools close again for safety during the pandemic. For more information, please follow us on Facebook and Twitter at CLUE901. We are constantly updating our website at clue901.com, and all the information for pre-K and for kindergarten will be loaded up there. And if you have any specific question, please feel free to reach out to us at clue@scsk12.org.